You know, the excitement was just palpable. The streets were lined with people that were so thrilled that the Holy Father was here. He is courageous in the defense of fundamental truths.
Really, it is a great suffering for the Church in the United States and for the Church in general, for me personally, that this could happen. If I read the histories of these victims, it's difficult for me to understand how it was possible that priests betrayed in this way.
This is Father Oliver O'Grady, a former Catholic priest. The Church knew he was a child abuser. Instead of reporting O'Grady, the Church hid him from the authorities. No mistake, but part of a secret Church directive. The man responsible for enforcing it was Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger, now Pope Benedict XVI.
The missionaries of charity aren't making the most of the millions of dollars sent from all over the world.
You see, we are not hospitals, no? We are homes.
Vatican foreign policy has taken her from the shores of Lebanon, where the Roman Catholic militia perpetrated the mass murder at the Sabra and Shatila camps, to Nicaragua, where the Cardinal was the patron of the Contras, to Armenia, where she helped Mother Church gain a foothold in the Soviet Union. In return, the present Pope is known to have placed her on the fast track for canonization.
She inspires, the same as it was when Mother was there. Same, yeah. Nothing new.
The missionaries' steadfast conviction that they're carrying out God's will means their ways have changed little in half a century. For this order, with its strict oath of obedience, Mother Teresa's methods are cast in stone. But the missionaries of charity are not just accused of being old-fashioned in their quality of care. There are also serious charges of criminal malpractice. Kabir Mondor works in a Calcutta slum as a rag picker. He collects and sorts scraps of string and paper 7 days a week. Kabir makes just $1.50 a day, and on this he and his wife keep a family of 5. He asked the missionaries of charity to educate his children and to look after them in their boarding home. Last September, his 7-year-old daughter Karabi was suspected of stealing money, along with 3 classmates. The punishment was as extreme as it was premeditated. Sister Francesca, one of the most senior figures in the missionaries of charity, heated a knife on a kitchen hot plate and pressed its burning flat surface on the back of Karabi's hand. This punishment was repeated with the other 3 girls. Sister Namala's admitted to the charges, but says the incident was the work of God.
Yeah, this is a human fault, human frailty. It has been embarrassing. At the same time, we accept it as God's goodness to us. You know, to remind us, remember who you are serving. No? And we keep going.
The Albanian authorities had proclaimed the world's first officially atheist state. They had persecuted all forms of worship except that of their leader, Enver Hoxha. No whit abashed, Mother Teresa laid a bouquet on Hoxha's tomb. Not content with honouring a Stalinist murderer and despot, she also bestowed a wreath on the monument of Greater Albania, a cause that was once smiled upon by Pope Pius IX and his friend Benito Mussolini. Albania is, for secular reasons, quite rich in orphans. So there was ample scope for an orphanage specialist to praise the institutions of the regime while keeping silent about its victims.
For many years, Mother Teresa was infamous for accepting stolen money from dictators and criminal businessmen. In the 1990s, the key fraudster in America's savings and loan scandal, Charles Keating, gave $1.25 million of stolen money to Mother Teresa. When he and his savings scheme went bust, lawyers called on her to return the stolen money.
You see, why Mother did not return that money, I cannot tell. She must be having a reason for that.
Was it the right thing to do?
And I cannot tell that. That was why she did it. I have no explanation.
It's not as though the missionaries can't afford to return the money. The charity is one of the world's biggest. Do you know how much money you have in the Missionaries of Charity?
Countless. Countless.
So you're not sure what the figure is?
No. So vast organization. No?
Does anybody know?
Nobody knows. God knows.
With our hands, with our life, with our love, we ask justice, we ask freedom, and we take justice, because the justice is not like a gift which they gave. No, liberty, freedom, they don't give that. We have to take that. And in fact, we go through the streets and we took our liberty, we took our freedom, asking for justice.
The Roman Catholic hierarchy has never forgiven Father Aristide, the legally elected president of Haiti, whom it regards as a base heretic. For his efforts to chase the moneylenders from the temple, he was banished from his order and forbidden to serve Mass. To the very last, the Vatican was the only foreign power to recognize the military junta that misruled Haiti.
Pequeno porra.
He is courageous in the defense of fundamental truths.
I want to ask you a question about Father Massilia.
No, can you talk about? I'm not so informed that could speak in this moment. It is even, I think, inconvenient in this moment to come to me with this question.
There's a question whether you cover...
In another moment.
No, there's a question whether you...
Come to me when this moment is given. Not yet.
Well, we try to ask you a question.
This is sofort, signorina.